This is my blessing and information and what I've received for the year that we're now in, 5,776. And for analysis purposes, we dropped the 5,000. So we're in the year 776. And usually they give a gematria of some terms of what that 776 means. And I happen to have received during these 23 days of Rosh Hashanah to Shemini Atzeres and then Simchas Torah, information of what this year is going to be about. And the year is going to be about the foundation stone. And what is that? The Even Shetia. And I found that there was going to be the foundation stone, and then I did the gematria. And the gematria of Even Shetia is Aleph, Bet, final Nun, that's 53. And then Shetia is Shin, Tov, 700, and Yud Hey, 15, 715, and 53 is 768. And then I added the 7 letters of the 2 words, Even Shetia. It's 775, and then 1 for all, and that's 776. And so I found this deep concept of the foundation stone and what it could mean to Judaism in general, and how it brings the deepest levels. Because obviously the foundation stone has to be the deepest level because it's the foundation. And then how that gematria worked out for me. It's not an obvious gematria that other people are going to use and find. And so this is a unique thing that my soul has linked to. The Even Shetia, the foundation stone, as the point of focus for the year 776, 5,776, and that's where we start from here now. Always know that after Simchas Torah, it says it in the name, and on Isru Chag, which just happens to be today, which I'm starting this blessing from, because the year actually only starts from today. And this is my tie-in because Sameach, Simcha, but especially the concept of Sameach, is what surrounds us in an or makif. Surrounds us like a sukkah. Surrounds us like we're in the Kodesh Kodeshim. That we're in a bubble. And this surrounding light, this or makif, that we were in the sukkah and we carry out this same concept and we're under this embrace for the remaining months, and especially until Pesach. When we give birth to the seed. And this Sameach has the same gematria when spelled out, when it's spelled out totally as Shin 360, Mem 80, Het 418, that's 858 and three words themselves, it's 861, and that's the Rosh Tivo of Aleph Samech, quotation mark, final pay. And that's the same gematria as Rosh Hashanah, 861, which is Aleph Samech, final pay, that's Or Ein Sof in Rosh Tivo. And this is how we get to the Or Ein Sof, and what's the emotion that gets us to the Or Ein Sof? But Sameach, Simcha at all times. We're in a joyous state. And all we are is we protect ourselves from it by pain, sorrow. We're in the joyous state. Sameach. How do we attain this state? And that is the role of the Eben Shetiyah, the foundation stone. And I only throw this out to you now, in a short sikha here, for you to find out on your own what this foundation stone means. But let me throw out a few threads. Let me weave a few threads here. The foundation stone is the direction that we pray to in the Holy of Holies, in the Kodesh Kodeshim. The foundation stone is the omphalos, the navel, Yerushalayim as the foundation stone. The foundation stone is the depth of the belly button, the navel, and the umbilical cord attached to the mother, attached to the bina, the root of the sukkah on high, of the surrounding light, of the higher in the Chochmah, in the Abba, which is Av Ben, Aven. This deep aspect of being surrounded by the Sukkah. Anyway, the foundation stone, and this is a Hiddush. The foundation stone, and you had to wait 10 minutes for this, is the fetish object. In Lacanian psychoanalysis, it's objet petit a. It's the lost object, the fetish object. Everyone always has a fetish that can stir him. That fetish actually belongs to the Sitra Achra in a way. It's something that we don't talk about. We don't examine. This fetish object is the foundation stone. Once we recognize this, Judaism takes on a new dimension. Judaism takes on a new dimension. Out of this foundation stone comes water. Moses, in trying to get the water from the stone, what stone was that? The foundation stone. On Sukkos, water is judged. This foundation stone is the entrance to the deepest wells of water in the human being. This deep well is the area of the seed, the orgiastic or gamastic seed. The mother is the fetish object, and the most unconscious part of our being is the belly button area. This is Jerusalem. The belly button area. Deeper than the unconsciousness of the bris, and to get to the bris, we have to go through the belly button area and the severing of the belly button, the umbilical cord, before we can even get to the secondary bris. So this is what I'm addressing here, the foundation stone, and this is what I'm going to be talking about. It's the object that is never found, and it's most represented by the fetish. So, to enter into true Jewish opus, one has to enter through his fetish object. This is the beginning of a year-long explanation of the year 776 and the fetish object in general as foundation stone and as brought through psychoanalysis and one's attachment to the mother. And one of the reasons why Judaism is a matriarchal lineage of descent. So I'll repeat it again. The foundation stone, the Even Shatia, is the focus for my blessing, for you all in this year. And my work this year will be through that. And one of the things is, it's a hipuk, an upside down translation, whatever it is, of values, where the things are turned on their head. The lowest stone as a foundation stone becomes the highest aspect. That foundation stone also is an entrance into the Sitra Akra. That Sitra Akra as fantasy and fetish that comes through in nighttime travel. And it's a death of going to sleep, 1/60th of death, an entrance into dream where your soul changes. And as your soul changes, you change. And you come back the next morning, and you only do in physicality what you received, what your soul received, without body, in its nighttime journeys. That's one of the reasons why the day starts at night. That's one of the reasons why we say an evening Shema. That's one of the reasons why we sleep before Hetzi Laila. And one of the reasons why we do a midnight tikkun and prayers. And one of the reasons why we realize that we're born again anew each morning. And we do the Modiani, and then we wash. And what we received the night before, that's what we're going to do today. And the day starts at night, and we receive our information in sleep. Just like most of my dreams and my symbols and my information has come to me at night. And this fountain of youth and potency is entered through the foundation stone, the fetish object, which has been called objet petit a, or petit objet a. And this depth, this facing this stone in Jerusalem, is what this year of 5,776 is all about.